Well, hello again everyone, and welcome to another quick spell video. Earlier this month, I had gotten this journal, and if you know me, I like to collect these old leather looking journals. And I found this one, and I loved it. Just look at these pages, and how like vintage and old and spellbooky it looks, and I just had to have it. But I thought the cover of it was a little boring. Like, I felt the art and the design of the letters and everything just didn't stand out as much. So I had some extra gold leaf, and I decided we are going to gold leaf this today. So all you're going to need, of course, is some gold leaf or whatever color you might like, some brushes, leaf adhesive, and some metal leaf sealer, and one of these little palettes just to pour the sealer and the glue onto to use for the brushes. Starting off, I poured a little bit of the glue into the palette, and using the smallest, finest brush I could find, using that to coat all the little details onto the book, the letters, all the little art, everything that's on there. And you can take your time with this because you're going to need the glue to dry for about 30 minutes before you can apply the gold leaf. Now that all the glue has had at least 30 minutes to get tacky, I am delicately picking up these gold leaf pieces because they are very thin, very delicate. Any like little brush of wind will kind of break them. So very carefully put these on, and after they're all set, after using a few pieces, I used a brush to try to push that all into all the details and brush everything out and kind of clean it up a little. Now, there were a lot of details in this, so as I was originally brushing on the adhesive, I would forget where I was in it, what had already been covered, what hadn't been covered, and so I did miss a few spots, and so we're just going to go in, do the same process, and let this sit for another 30 minutes before applying some more gold leaf. I love how this turned out. This is exactly what I wanted it to do, because now everything just pops on here now. I ended up not putting the sealer on just yet, because I'm thinking like maybe I'll let it like kind of sit as I move it around, let it kind of get a little scratched up, the gold I mean. That way it can look a little bit more antique-y. So we'll see. I'm gonna give it some time to let it do its thing, and then I'll put the sealer on eventually. I was worried if the sealer was going to do anything to the leather, but I did do a little test spot, like right up here somewhere, and you can't even see it anymore. So it doesn't affect the leather at all, so that's good. So if you wanted to, if you're going to leave it just the way like this is right now, however you do like a project you might do in the future with this, you wouldn't have to worry about being super specific about putting the sealer on. Just put the sealer on and it's not going to do anything to the leather. So that's great. So yeah, really happy with how this turned out. I think it looks beautiful. So yeah, like before, there is an Amazon wishlist down below if you'd like to help support this channel and buy some supplies from me. That'd be great. I'd love you forever. Otherwise, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. Everything that I have on social media is going to be at Ricky Tiki Tavo, so I'm easy to find pretty much everywhere. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.